Hi, my name's Andy Cross and welcome to a Pilates video that I've put together for mainly cyclists, but you can use this if you're into other athletic sports or if you're just getting into Pilates yourself. So it's a bit of an introduction as well, but we're going to sort of focus on the core, your glute muscles, a bit of shoulder strength as well, and the sort of muscles that I use when riding on a bike, be it competing, out for your Sunday ride, time trialing, that sort of thing, because a strong core, strong glutes, strong lower back gets the body working in harmony and it gets you getting the best out of your training session or your race. Okay, so what we're going to do first, we're just going to lay on our backs. So I just want you to lay back down flat, like this, hands to the side. All I want you to do is just place your feet on the floor and I want them hip distance apart. And from here, what we're going to do, we're just going to take the legs over to one side, up and then back over to the other side. So what we're doing at the moment, we're just sort of loosening up your lumbar spine. You don't want to take this too far, you just want to take it as far enough as you just feel a slight stretch. And what you'll find each time you roll the knees over, you'll be able to get that a little bit further. So we're looking at movement. So I can see my legs are going a bit further. I occasionally suffer with lower back and I find that this really does ease my lower back. And doing Pilates in general has strengthened my core and my lower back. Okay, right, so we're going to come back to center, knees to center. Now place your feet together. Again, we're going to take the stretch slightly deeper, so as we bend over, we're going to keep one foot on top of the other and take those knees towards the floor. Back up. So one of the feet will be coming off the floor as you keep them side by side and get those knees nice and close to the floor there. So going over to the other side. Nice slow movements. So we're looking for precise precision on your movements with this Pilates. One more each side. Back over. And back to center. Place those feet hip distance apart again. Hands to the side. So we're doing a focus on breathing for a moment. And I find breathing with Pilates, the lateral breathing really does help when I'm cycling on the bike, especially when I'm doing time trials, as I do like a lateral breathing out to the side, where a lot of sports they say breathe deep into the stomach, but when you're down in an aerodynamic position and your knees are up close to your chest, it's hard to fill your lungs up right the way down and breathe into your stomach. So with Pilates, the lateral breathing, just place your hands on the side of the rib cage. I want you to take a deep breath in and feel your rib cage come out to the side and then empty your lungs. So breathe in again through your mouth and through your nose. Feel those rib cage come out to the side and relax and breathe out and feel that air coming out, those rib cage going back in. So again, breathe in and out and in and out. Okay, so with Pilates it's important to use your core muscles. So this time as you're breathing in, get ready to contract that core on the out breath, and as you breathe out, tense your core, and I want you to feel all the muscles around your midsection, your diaphragm, your multifibulous muscle, your transverse abdominis, that's holding everything around here like a cylinder is working tight, holding everything in place like a vacuum. Okay, and breathe in and breathe out. Tense that core. Imagine you're tightening a belt around your waist. Breathe in and out. So if you're into cycling that, just keeping your core subtly tense whilst you're on the bike will certainly help with the power going through your legs. And with the lateral breathing as well, you'll be able to get more oxygen in without the restraint of your knees coming up and pushing against your stomach. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're just going to loosen up your cervical spine now. So just going to turn the head side to side, place your hands back down to the side, back to center, and to the other side. back to center, back to the left, back to center, and to the right, and back to center. So we're going to sort of work laterally now. We're going to wake up these oblique muscles. So from here, right hand, I just want you to raise your shoulders up, push your lower back into the floor, and we're going to move round, touch the right heel, and keeping your shoulders up, round, left. So push that lower back into the floor, right to left, and again, and again. Okay, we're going to do 4 more of those. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and back. So we're going to go into crunches first. We're going to bring these feet up to tabletop. This position here, hands beside the head, pushing your lower back into the floor, and you're going to bring your shoulders up off the floor and back down. Okay, we're going to do 10 of those. So breathing out as you come up. So tense that core and breathe out, up. 10. 9. If you are finding that quite hard, place your feet on the floor, hands to the side. 8. 7. Or hands on your chest. 6. 5. 4. Breathing out. 3. 2. 1. Good stuff. Hands to the side. Now we're going to place the legs out straight, and we're going to do leg raises up and down for 10. 1. We're only coming up to 45 degrees. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Place them on the floor. We're going to go into what we call a single leg stretch now. So bringing this leg up, going to grab the knee, lower hand on the lower part of the shin. We're going to bring the shoulders up. We're going to raise the right leg up. Pointing the toes, we're going to literally swap over and literally swap like that. Pull that knee into the chest. Right, swap over and back to there. So we're going to do 10 of those in total. So it's a count of 20 because it's 10 on each leg. Okay, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep those shoulders up. 12. Keep tensing those abs. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Lower yourself down. Legs out straight. Get a bit of a stretch on those abs there. Good stuff. And from there we're going to go into the double leg stretch. So we're going to bring both knees up to the chest, and we're going to reach up and grab the knees. And from there we're going to go out straight, and we're going to come back like this into that crunch position there. So we're going to really engage the abs as we pull ourselves in. And again, we are contracting the abs as we go out as well, right? So we're going to do that for a count of 10. So bring the knees up, shoulders up, pushing that lower back into the floor. And 1. Keep the shoulders up. 2. 3. 4. 5. Hands around to the side. 6. 7. 8. 9, 10, and back. Again, let's stretch out those abs. Bit of a stretch there again. So we're going to go into bicycles next. So we're going to bring one leg up to tabletop, raising the other one up, and what we're going to do is we're going to bring the right elbow so beside your head here. We're going to come up to here and switching over. We're going to switch over on the out breath, so get yourself in the ready position. That's the left leg up, shoulders up off the floor, right elbow to left knee. Okay, and 10, breathe out, in, 9, out, in, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, and back. God, that one always burns my abs, that does. But it's working your abs, it's working your obliques as well. It's a good one for when you're on the bike, when you're pushing down on the pedals. Okay, so we're going to do something we call roll-ups now. So from here, we're going to bring the arms up to here, chin to chest. I'm just going to roll ourselves up to the seated position here. Posture when you get up to the top, nice neutral spine, and we're going to roll back down, chin to chest, C-curve, and then unstack the spine there, one vertebra at a time and back down. So again, we're going to go for 10 of those. So we're going to breathe out on the way up. Okay, so nice deep breath in, bring the arms up, and breathe out, chin to chest. Curl yourself up, one vertebra at a time, up to the top. Breathe in, and out, C-curve, chin to chest, and unstack. So there's one, and again, breathe in, and out, up, breathe in, and out. 2, breathe in, and out, up. Posture, breathe in, out, down, C-curve, chin to chest, and down. There's 3, and again. Back down. 4. So think of your posture all the time with this. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And from there, number 10, we're just going to come back to halfway to here. We're going to hold, we're going to place hands together. So we're going to start working the obliques again. Imagine you're pulling the bow back round to here, and you're going to bring your hand back around. And we're going to do exactly the same the other side. Okay, so starting for a count of 10. First one, pull back and round. 10. Other side. 9. 8. Run that hand along your body, out straight. 7. Go over your shoulder. 6. 5. Keep those abs engaged. 4. 3. 2. 1. And bring yourself back. Okay, another good Pilates move is hundreds. Again, this is working your core. So we're going to bring those legs back up to tabletop position. So up and down. So perfect angles here. You're going to raise those shoulders up, hands out to the side. You're going to breathe out for a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For a total of 100. So breathe out for 5, breathe in for 5. Make sure you keep those abs nice and tense, pushing your lower back into the floor. Get yourself up to that tabletop position, shoulders up, hands out straight, and in your own time, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and feel that burning. 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Well done. Got all that burned. Okay, lay yourself back, arms out straight. Great work there with the abs. Nice good stretch. Bring those knees into the chest. Get a bit of release on your lower back as well there. Good stuff. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to move on to our sides. We're going to start working the glute muscles. So glutes are important to help protect your lower back. Any lower back pain usually does come from one of your glute muscles. You've got a lot of muscles there. Glute minimus, glute medius, glute max, piriformis, something like that. It's all around here. So with cycling, it's important to get those strong. So all I want you to do is lay on your side. You can either have your head up or your head down flat. The leg that's on the floor, I want it bent up to the front. The leg that's on top is going to be the one that's going to be doing the work. So you're going to raise this leg up straight, pointing the toes. I want you to take it back so you feel those glutes engaged. So from there, I want you to raise up for a count to 10. So raises 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're going to do circles now. So either way, so I'm going to take it back and round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to go back the other way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping that leg up. As you bring the foot round, you're going to flex it. So coming round to the front, flex the foot and back. Point the toes. 10. Flex the foot to the front and back. 2. Remember, flex and point. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring that leg to the front. I want you to turn the ball of the foot to the floor. You're going to touch the ball of the foot and lift up to the heel. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From there, straighten the foot, take it all the way back, just past that straight point there, just so you can feel the glute engage slightly behind you. I'm going to pulse for 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay. Take yourself onto your back. Pull that knee up to your chest. Give it a bit of a stretch on the glute. Okay, release that one off. You're going to go back onto that side now. We're going to come up to this position here. And we're going to do something called mermaid. So from here, you're going to place your hand here. You're going to push yourself up, the hips up off the floor. You're going to come round to here and then come back. So you're going to breathe out as you go up. Keeps the core nice and tense. You're working your obliques on each side here and you're working your glutes a bit as well. Also a bit of shoulder and tricep strength. Okay, so hand on the floor. Okay, so breathe in, breathe out. 10. In on the way down. 9. Breathe in, out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, place your feet to the front and then you're going to roll down onto the other side. So I think you know what's coming up now. We've got to go back to those glutes. Okay, so get yourself nice and comfortable on your side. Hips packed on top of each other. This knee that's on the floor is up in front of you, giving you balance. Place the hand on the floor. Okay, we're going to raise this leg up. Take it back slightly and for a count of 10, raises up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then on to circles, either way. 1, 2, keep that toes pointed. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back the other way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so what we're going to do now is flex the foot to the front and back, point the toes. 1. Keep the legs straight. 2. You want to keep your legs straight throughout all these movements. 3, 4. You can feel that glute working. You want to place your hand there and have a feel. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring the foot back to the front, flex the foot, ball the foot to the floor, and up and down for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And take the foot back. Pulses, leg behind you slightly, nice and straight for that glute engage. Ready in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And place that onto the floor. Roll yourself onto your back. Get a bit of release on that glute there. Pull the knee up to your chest. And hold it there for another 5 seconds. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that one back. Okay, back onto your side. Bring yourself up, ready for this mermaid exercise. So hand on the floor. Okay, so we're going to push ourselves up again, raising these hips up. You ready? Breathing out on the way up. 10. Reach right up over that head. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job there, well done. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to place ourselves face down on the floor from here. And we're going to go up into high plank position. So pressing yourself up, even push your upper body up first. And then raise up with the knees. So we're into what we call high plank. So postural on this, your hands want to be directly under those shoulders. Your feet want to be hip distance apart. So we're just going to hold this for a moment. I want you to engage that core. I want you to feel that core working, especially on that out breath, tighten that belt. So a few more breaths. And 2. And 1. Okay, so from here we're going to raise forwards and then backwards. So as you go forwards, I want you to breathe in, breathe out on the way back. So you're using that core to bring you back. And again, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. And back. Place those knees on the floor. Drop yourself back into child's pose. Get a bit of a stretch there. Stretching those arms, your chest, your lower back as well. It's a really good stretch. Just let everything release. Okay, so we're going to go back up into that high plank position. Okay, and what we're going to do, we're going to perform 5 press-ups. Just 5 press-ups, but we're going to use precision, use control. So we're not smashing these out as fast as we can. I want you to use your core whilst you're performing these press-ups. Okay, so you're going to breathe in, tense your core. Okay, now perform press-up, breathing out, down, back up. Breathe in at the top and breathe out, tense the core on the press up and back up. 2, breathing in, down. 3, breathe in, tense the core, down. Breathing out, 4, and again, breathe in, breathe out, down. Up for 5. Good job. Back again into child's pose. Just release for a count of 5, and then we're going to do 5 more of those. And 3, 2, 1, back up. So by all means you can put your knees on the floor with this if you want to, there's no problem there. To perform the press up, so get yourself into that high plank, check your posture again. Right, are you ready? So breathe in, and breathe out and down. Breathing out, breathing out, breathing out. Breathe in when you get to the top. Okay, number 2, and go. Breathing out. Up. Good job. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Tense the core. Keep it tight. Good job. 1 more. Breathe in. And breathe out down. And up. Good job. Knees on the floor. Again, let's go back. Stretch out those shoulders, that lower back, those arms. Bit of release there. Okay, we're going to do something called the quad plank now. So let's get ourselves into all fours position. So again, your hands are directly under your shoulders. Your knees are in line with your hips, directly under your hips. From there, you're going to put the balls of your feet onto the floor, and I want you to raise up and down. As simple as that. We're going to do that for 10. As you come up, I want you to breathe it out. I want you to tense your core. Use your core to lift yourself up. Right, you ready? And breathe it out and up. 10. Down slow. 9, breathing out. Breathe in on the way down. 8. Breathe in on the way down. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Up. Now hold at the top. Hold it at the top. We're going to bring one knee up and back. 10. 9. Breathe out as you bring the knee up. Good job. And again. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to the floor. Again, drop yourself back into that child's pose. Just release off any tension you got there. So coming towards the end of the session now. But what we're going to do now is just work on some back strength, so lower back and upper back as well. Just a little bit more glutes whilst we're doing that before we finish off into a stretch. So what I want you to do now is lay yourself flat on your front. Place your hands directly out in front, legs straight. And from here, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be working the upper back muscles and your lower back as you pull yourself up. So what you're going to do is you're going to raise up, and you're going to pull those elbows back, squeezing your shoulder blades together and back down. So we're going to do 10 of those. So we're going to lift up and breathe out as we're pulling the arms back. Are you ready for 10? And up. Squeeze, breathing out. 10. 9. 8. Get a good squeeze there. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2 more. Up, breathing out. 2. And 1. And back down. Good job. So from there, what we're going to do, we're going to go into a technique called swimming. So you can either do this by raising alternate leg and arm, back down and up with the other side, or you can raise both legs and arms and do a swim motion for a count of 5 and back down. So you're breathing out when you're performing the movement. Are you ready? So we're going to do 10 of these again. So up for 10, Breathe in, up, breathe out. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up and down. Good job. Right, you can bring your arms back to the side now, just for a little bit of support. We're just going to finish off here with a little bit of extra glute work. So working the lower back, the bottom of the spine here, lower back, and your glute muscles. So you're going to raise both legs up at the same time. Try and get those thighs up as high as you can. And we're going to be literally coming out and back in, keeping those thighs off the floor. So you feel your glutes working. So if I count to 10, and 10, 9, 8, 7, feel those glutes doing the movement. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic, well done. So we're going to go into some stretching now. That's the main session done. So again, we're going to go back into that child's pose. It just opens up the lower back there, gets a bit of release. So just lower yourself down, just rock side to side as well, just get a little bit more release there in your lower back. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to come up onto all fours now. So again, look at your posture first, hands directly under your shoulders, knees directly under your hips, hip distance apart. So we're going to be doing what we call cat-cow. So we're going to come up like this, breathing in, and down. Breathe out, lift your head up, rotate your hips out, and again, up. Rotate those hips back in, chin to chest. So getting a good stretch on that back, hold it for a moment, and then drop back down again. Looking up in front, and again, chin to chest, rotate the hips back in. Good stretch across that back. And release off. Feel a good stretch on those abs, your lower back again, lifting that head up. One more up. And back down. Okay, so we're going to stretch off those glutes now. We're going to go into the pigeon stretch. So you're going to straighten the leg on your left. The right leg's going to come across here at this sort of angle. All right, so the bottom half of the leg's coming underneath you. And you're just going to drop your body weight down as far as you can. So try dropping down to your elbows first. So you should feel a stretch coming up into your glute here. Part of your IT band as well, it's a good stretch. And then drop yourself down as low as you can. Those muscles will eventually say, okay, I'm not going to snap. You can stretch me a little bit further. It's just those sort of messages being sent to your brain. That's why it stretches when you hold them for a little while. They start to ease a little bit and then you can take it a little bit further. It's just a safety mechanism there. Okay, so we're going to swap over to the other side now, so just push yourself up. Swap the legs over, so the other leg's straight. Bring that leg across, centre there, and again, drop yourself down to your elbows first. If you feel as if you can go a little bit further, then by all means just put those arms out in front, lower your body weight on top of that leg, and that'll certainly give you a deeper stretch there on the quad. I mean glute, in your IT band. Okay, good job there. Right, bring yourself up. We're going to go and stretch your hamstrings and a little bit more stretch on your glutes now. So laying on your backs, right knee, I want you to bring it up to your right armpit and just pull that one in as close to your body as you can. Just feel those muscles release, a nice stretch after that Pilates workout you've just done. Okay, so let's go on to the hamstring now. So we're going to do a bit of a developmental stretch. So it's going to be in 3 stages. What I want you to do first is just hold around the bottom part of your thigh there, around the hamstring, the lower part, and just pull that leg in towards you. We're going to hold that for 10 seconds. You should feel a stretch in your hamstring here. This is the muscle we're trying to stretch. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that leg where it is. You're just going to walk up the leg to the other side of your knee, so the upper part of your calf, and then just pull that leg in just a little bit further. Even if it's only like a centimetre or so, you're just getting a deeper stretch on there. And again, we're holding this for 10 seconds. So we've got about 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, walk your hands up as high as you can on that leg. And again, pull in just a little bit more. Nice deep stretch there, holding it for 10 seconds. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release that one off. Lower that leg to the floor. So your left leg's going to come up now towards the left armpit. You're going to pull that knee in. And just hold that for a moment. Get a good stretch there. I can certainly feel this stretch into my glute muscle and also coming down my IT band on the left hand side of the left leg. Okay, release that one off. So we're going to straighten that leg as much as we can. Hold around the top part of the thigh there, or the bottom part, just above the knee, and you're going to pull that leg in towards you. Feel a bit of a stretch on that hamstring. And again, we're holding this for 10 seconds. So we've got about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then walk that hand up other side of the knee, so on the top part of the calf, and pull in just a little bit deeper. And again, we're holding for 10 seconds. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and one last time, walk it up as high as you can, grab hold of the back of that calf and pull that leg in just a little bit further there. Again, we're holding it for 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release that one off. Good job. Okay, what we're going to do now, we're going to come up to a kneeling position. Okay. So still on your mat, you're going to step forwards with one leg in front. Okay, so we're stretching the hip flexor now. The other knee's on the floor behind. What you're going to be doing, you're going to be dropping down into this one here. You want to keep your hips in line with your shoulders, and you're stretching your hip flexor, this muscle just in here. This is used a lot with running, cycling. It's what brings your knee up when you're powering forward on movements. These tend to get quite tight in a lot of people, which can lead to lower back pain as it pulls the hips forwards and puts a lot of strain on your smaller glute muscles there. So it's always a good stretch for lower back pain. Right, so we're going to go on to a quad stretch now. So from here, just ease back a little bit. You're going to kick this leg up behind, grab your ankle, and then drop down into it, pulling that foot up. By all means, if you can't get into this position, because it is quite challenging, then you can do your quad stretch standing up. So holding that, a nice deep stretch onto the quadricep muscles, those muscles running down the front of your thigh. And we're going to ease that one off. And then we're going to turn and do the other side now. Okay, so from there, you're going to drop forwards, again, keeping your hips in line with your shoulders there. Getting a good stretch on your hip flexor, holding that position. If you can get a little bit deeper with the stretch, then do so. So it's always a good muscle to stretch, this one. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Then we're going into the quad, so we're going to drop back slightly, kick that leg up behind, catch your foot, and then drop down. pulling that one heel as close to your butt as you can. I can still feel that in my hip flexor. Obviously a bit more tighter on this side. Okay, release that one off. What I want you to do now is just kneel onto the floor. Place your hands into your lower back. Pull your elbows back, stick your chest out. Let's get a good stretch on the chest. Upper part of your body, your shoulders. And reach forwards, round off your shoulders. A nice stretch there on your upper back. They've been worked quite hard today. Squeezing your shoulder blades together on those exercises. Strengthen them up and then sit there, nice tall posture. So well done everyone, done really well on that Pilates session. As I said, that Pilates session was for beginners, it was for cyclists, it was for runners, other athletes that might be looking to strengthen their core, the lower back, the glute muscles. So well done. Please follow me, like and subscribe, and you'll certainly see more videos of these coming up very soon. Look forward to seeing you on the next session. All right, for now, take care and carry on training.